The song what had the most impact on me was The Drugs Don't Work.
I heard Station to Station by Bowie, which was 1977, and that was like, whoa, this is it.
Whenever I hear the song now, I'm immediately transported to lying by the banks of Barnum River.
The last 16 weeks of his life, I nursed him, and I saw him take morphine, etc., all sorts of painkillers, and it didn't really do nothing at all, and I lost my father over it.
It's a beautiful song. It's sad but uplifting, and it reminds me of my brother when we were younger. We used to go see the band as many times as we could around Norwich, and he passed away a few years ago, but I played at his funeral, and it always takes me back to thinking about him. Yeah.
When I found out that I was pregnant with my little boy, I was on my own and wasn't sure what to do. There was a song on the radio and all the words in it related to what I was going through at the time, and every time I hear it now on the radio it makes me well up a little bit, because it made me decide that I wanted to keep him, and he was everything that I was ever looking for.
We knew that Rock Around the Clock was all rock and roll. We knew there'd been a lot of trouble all over the country, and we went to see it. A couple of teenagers got up and began jiving in the aisles, and before we knew it, we were all standing up. The adults in the cinema weren't at all happy. The usherettes weren't happy. The manager wasn't happy, but they couldn't stop us. And it all suddenly happened, and it happened because of that music. And that was the night when everything changed.
Yeah, I'm one of these people who believe when you're growing up, you don't actually you don't appreciate music for what it is until you are sort of like 15 going on 16, because before that you just listen to the radio and it's just what they force you to.
Sunday mornings, and my stepdad just playing the same old records, Dire Straits, Fleetwood Mac. It's just funny. He didn't know the words and I did, and he's the one playing them every Sunday morning.
It reminds me of a lovely hot summer, probably 1984, when I was first in love.
God, you just hear on the radio, you're driving along, and then you wonder what that person's doing there.
When he went home, I used to lie on my bed and just listen to, it was on cassette, of course, listen to Prince on cassette, just thinking about him. Yeah, it was lovely. But of course, it all ended very sadly, really, in September, and back to school, and, you know, I think he went off with someone else, actually.
Every time I went into a club, if they played that tune, I'm on the dance floor. You know, if they played that tune at a funeral, I'd get up and dance. You know what I mean? It's just one of them tunes, isn't it?
Perhaps just the lyrics themselves attached to what you were feeling at the time, and you can put that connection together and feel that you're part of that song for a while.
It's the thread that runs through everything else. It's always in your head, music. It's always ticking away there. It's the thing that informs everything you do. You remember the music, and you remember things you did at the time, and you remember friends you had, and it's mainly from teenage years. When you're 16 or 17, what you hear then will stay with you for the rest of your life.